Well, howdy folks. Decided to get this video out. I've been working all day trying to make some adjustments to my box, and I think I got it down a little bit better. But little disclaimer before I show it to you, we're new around here, so don't be too harsh on us. Here she is. So, let's see what we got here. Header box, just a nice path here. This area is a little bit bigger. I picture people, maybe dumping some material on here so it can wash down with the rest of the incoming water. Riffles. Put some bolts in the back. All this is homemade. These are just aluminum angle iron. Got some expanded metal. Got the medium grade miner's moss. It's a little thicker than the cottony type stuff. I wouldn't say it's really cottony, but close. This stuff's a little thicker. And then in the middle I've got, I'll show you a close-up of this in a second. In the middle I got a heavy duty miner's moss, and then again a medium miner's moss up top and a V-mat up top. I'll give you a close-up of it. So here we go. I don't know how well you can see that. It's getting a little dark now. But here's my medium miner's moss here. It's a little bit thicker stuff. I don't know how well you can see those loops, but and then here's the little bit lighter grade stuff. I'd say this is medium and the tan here is heavy. And this is pretty thick expanded metal. It's risen expanded metal. I don't know if that's very good, but that's what I got. And this slides right down in here real nice and good. We got some V-mat in there. I don't know if you can see that too good. And then this is my secret weapon. Look at that stuff. Maybe if we become friends we'll discuss what that is. But anyway, here's the header box. There's not much of an opening now, but this is adjustable, so I can lift this right on up. So that this distance here is probably 5 inches. I won't be having stuff that big anyway. Got the hole coming down here, as you can see. This I'll put grizzly bars here, or I'm thinking about just putting some, 1/4 inch expanded metal and just running everything off the end and just metal detecting that every few hours or so. As you can see, all these legs have adjustable adapters on them, so I can loosen up this hose clamp in either direction, and I can raise and lower this arm here. So this box will, it'll sit way up there. I could get that thing probably up to 4.5 feet, 5 feet. I don't know why I'd want my my box up that high, but it's adjustable for those funny riverbank angles. So each leg has one of those, so the box is fully adjustable. And kind of a benefit to that too is all the legs can fit inside of each other. I got some 2-inch pieces here, like this shock across. 2-inch pieces will fit inside 3-inch pieces of pipe, and so on. So this thing stores inside of itself, and it only has about 3 main pipes. So, and you can see on the cross beam here, I added one of these shocks here. So as I raise and lower the box up, and it, it stretches and gets shorter, that shock can absorb that. So not much to it. It's still under some work, still doing stuff to it. So give you a little shot from a little further back. I'd say to that top there is over here, that's about 3 feet. So, and my expanded metal doesn't go right to the end. I don't think that matters too much. And even these little legs here on front are adjustable, so I can adjust the angle of this box here. Right now I just have the box sitting up on the back of this pole. Let's go around back there. It's just resting on that pipe there, so I'm gonna have to do something about that to secure it to the pipe. And if I'm able to do that, I'm sure it'll tighten up the whole thing. It's actually pretty sturdy right now. I mean, you couldn't pull this thing over very easily. But anyway, let's see here what else we got around here. So we got the power jet. How do you like that weld, man? Jeez, what a mess. DK nugget there. I thought for sure they'd have a beautiful weld on there, but hey, it does a trick. So coming back, show you a little what I got. My 3-inch hose here. This is sorry about the camera there, struggling to get this big daddy out. The tip there, I made my own fitting to bring in the 2-inch. I'm not sure if that'll work. It didn't leak or anything, and it seemed to work, but I don't know. I'm going to look at some easy, quick disconnect fittings and such. Nice line for the input. Here's the pump. Not much you can probably see there. It's not too light in here. These cheap cameras these days, is, you know, as long as you get plenty of light to them, they're great, but you get back in the dark a little and you can't see a thing. It gets real grainy. But this is another fitting I made. See if I can get an angle on that. To reduce it down to a 2-inch, because this output is 3x3, so each port here is 3 inches, and of course I needed a 2-inch for the push. So I think this abrupt edge here is a no-no, so I think I'm going to buy a 3-inch hose and run 3-inch all the way out to the tip, and then do my reducing here. That way I only have one reduction and not two. I think the 2 reductions is causing me some issue. But anyway, there's still quite a bit of stuff we need to get, but we're getting stuff now. Show you some of the gold pans I got here real quick. You know, I've been seeing these Garrett super sluices and stuff all over, and they're just monster pans, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have to get me a couple of those. So I got me one of those that everybody seems to like, you know, the multi riffle size there. Garrett super sluice with the gargantuan riffles there. A few of these bottles, I got some little plastic gold storage bottles. A couple of these cheap pans. I don't like these much. There's not much of a riffle there, but I guess if you're good, you can do it. And I got one of these stinking square pans. They're ugly, but I'll give it a shot. I see people out on the river with these, I think, what the hell are they doing? But they're supposed to work. Reminds me of a La Trappe. Anyway, yeah, that's her. So, you know, maybe the motor will sit right down here or something, or maybe right over in the front. I got a little thing I need to put on here to grab the hose here. So anyway, let me know what you think. I mean, these riffles are pretty deep. I mean, they're 3/4, and with this raised expanded metal, you know, it leaves a little bit of a gap in between the riffle and see if you can see that. A little bit of a gap in between the riffle. Once I lock it down, it won't be too bad, but I don't know, there's still a little there. It seemed to collect material well. I mean, real well. It took a lot of water to push everything down it, but I don't know. This L shape, you know, it looked real good in theory, but I got it down to the river and it was a little bit big and cumbersome, so I'm thinking about maybe running this bottom box here slanted inside underneath the upper box like a lot of high bankers do it, just the double stack. Anyway, guys, I appreciate all the help from the forums, man. You guys been great. Tons of great tips, and you know, it's like you can feel the love off the forum, you know. People are